When I started teaching martial arts, of course, the first couple of years, because I was new in St. Petersburg in 1985, and at that time we didn't have too many competitions. There was not really such a thing as full contact kickboxing. There were kickboxing championships that lost their, pretty much their attention and value at that time. Not too many people were following it. It was a lot of point fighting type of system, but we were full contact fighters, so we did not want to do, point fighting. I always wanted to create my own event, so I finally got together with my brothers and my students. So, well, let's plan something big, so we could showcase amateur kickboxing in a very high level and professional level. And that's why we came up with the Battle of Tampa Bay. Our first show actually drew 3,500 people at the Bayfront Arena. We were the biggest kickboxing show in the country in the amateur level. So, which at that time, Time Warner was our sponsor, Bright House Network, and we had, Subway, was one of our sponsors. We had a lot of good sponsors at that time that they gave us the opportunity to promote a show. And we had the first kickboxing event, and we had Bill Superfoot Wallace, as you know, one of the undefeated kickboxing champions. He was our ring referee at that time. We had Don the Dragon Wilson, Mike Anderson, some of the top martial artists in the country at that time came, and they started the Battle of Tampa Bay with us. Well, every fight is special to us, but this one is because we are celebrating the 26th anniversary. And this is the first time we were able to have two world title fights in two different weight divisions. One is the middle class, which is Austin Bybee. He's going to fight against a very good fighter, a very seasoned fighter from Germany, Vasily Gibbel. I hope I'm not mispronouncing his name. Vasily came and fought about 10, 12 years ago against one of my fighters, and now he's coming back again for a second fight in a different weight division. Obviously, Austin is a great fighter coming from a great camp. His dad was 3 times world champion, David Bybee. And then the main event is super heavyweight, which is one of my students, one of my fighters that I've trained ever since he was a kid. So for me, it's like he's my own son. Watching him fight. He's an undefeated fighter. He's 11-0 with 9 knockouts. First 8 knockouts were first round, so it's going to be a World War III, put it that way. That's how I like to put it in. I think because the Battle of Tampa Bay had a tremendous reputation, we've never had a fight that was not a sellout. Every fight we ever had was sold out in advance. And this event is such tremendous hype behind it because it's a world title. Because 2 world titles, 12 very high-level amateur bouts, is sanctioned by ISKA, which is the biggest kickboxing sanctioning body in the world. They promote shows all over the world. And Mr. Corey Schaefer, the president, he's coming himself. We have our former mayor, Rick Baker, is going to attend. He's been with us from the very first fight all the way to this. Mr. Brian Onks, who was actually a mayor of Clearwater. At that time, he was the president of Time Warner. He was our first sponsor. He's coming to this fight. They're all very excited. So I think we're going to have a tremendous fight, tremendous surprise for everyone. Every fight has tremendous quality and a high level of kickboxing and martial arts. Every Battle of Tampa Bay donates a percentage of the proceeds to, a great cause. We do that usually for Bikes for Kids that we give away every year. We give 200 bicycles to underprivileged kids Christmas time. So we put some of the money for that. We have also donated to the veterans, and this year's event we're going to try to promote our Bikes for Kids giveaway, because every year we had it, we give away a couple hundred bicycles. We also give away a car to a single mom. Last year, because we were still coming from the pandemic era, so it was hard for us to raise money and do the same thing that we did before. So this year, with this battle, we're going to be able to give a car back again to one of the single moms in the community of St. Petersburg, and also still give a couple of hundred bicycles. So we're going to donate part of the proceeds for that purpose. Without sponsors, without all the support that we have in the community, we would not be successful. We would not be where we are right now. So I have to take a special time and moment to thank every one of the sponsors. Obviously, there's a big list. I don't have the name, but you guys have all the copies and the name of all the sponsors. But I'd love to thank all of our sponsors, all the local companies and friends and the families and the community and the students who have been with us from the very first day. So we're not going to disappoint you. You guys are going to be very pleased.